Hey guys, welcome to Indigo Oracle. Today we're looking at what you're manifesting in June 2024. And to help you choose, you have three piles. For the first pile, you have this card, and that is with this little Herkimer diamond. And pile two, you have this card. And that is with this piece of Elestial quartz. And pile three, ooh, pile three, you have this card. And that is with this little piece of selenite. Awesome. So they are your piles to choose from. If you need a little minute to meditate on the cards further, please do so. Otherwise, I will see you in your readings. Hi, pile one. Welcome to your reading today. If you chose this Herkimer diamond and this Maximus card here, this is going to be your reading today. And pile number one, who are you? you know, wow, pile number one. So I'm looking at your cards. I've got my wait till Friday little post-it notes covering some of the nudity that's in some of these tarot cards so that, I don't need to do any editing later and YouTube doesn't ban the video. But pile one, like what I can see with you is, I want to start with this card, the Maximus card. So you have had, wow, like an idea that, and like a hope and a desire for something that has been burning for, it feels like a long time. And this isn't something you've sat on, like you've taken action, you've done what needs to be done to bring this forward, to bring it to life. And you're waiting, like you feel a bit drained at the moment. Like if you have, it feels like you've put all of your energy into this and you're waiting for this to be a rewarding venture for you. And it's like you're depleted of all your energy because you've been focusing on this so much. And it's just burning inside of you. And this desire for whatever it is you're manifesting feels very businessy to me. Like if you're your own business owner trying to get an idea out or a product launch or something, um, that's the type of energy I get with this because there's a lot of like major arcana going on here that'll tie back into this. Um, Definitely has to do with either your own business or career success in general, is what I'm getting. Very career focused people. I think I tend to attract a lot of business folks to my channel, going by some of the comments I've seen. So, how can you feed others when your own table is empty? What this is referring to is you need to look after yourself. You need to kind of recharge your batteries, because you've put so much energy and so much effort into whatever this project is, whatever business idea this is, to get it off the ground and have it, you know, be this lucrative opportunity, and you're feeling a little bit depleted. You can see like the plate on this table that's set is empty, waiting for it to be full, waiting for your cup to be filled. Waiting, waiting, waiting. So this is kind of like I feel where you're coming from, like things that have probably been really relevant for you over the past few months of what you've been experiencing. And the good news is this is changing for you. Changing, changing, changing. You are manifesting if we look at the Queen of Keys, like such a beautiful card. And in a moment, when I take you through your tarot cards, this is going to make more sense. But the Queen of Keys, like she is um, like the embodiment of luxury and royalty. She has all the finer things in life, and she can stand on top of her castle that she's created and look out at her realm around her and just feel really content, really proud, really happy of everything that she has and enjoy it. So for you, you're definitely shifting out of this feeling drained and depleted to shifting into really great things. Like whatever you've been envisioning for yourself is coming in. And June feels like the tipping point for you very, very strongly. So you have temperance here. And temperance is all about balance. Some of you might be very aware of that, about balance, but it's also about feeling replenished so that you don't feel drained, that you can step out of this energy and leave it behind you as well. And I feel like that's what you've been doing. Like you've been trying really hard to make a mindset shift, which we can see in the Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, sorry. So it's like you've done with all this emotional baggage, like you're done with that. You've let that go. And you might have felt that there's probably like some maybe limiting beliefs or some blocks or some programming and maybe some past life karma that you've had to clear up to kind of get to this point, to have the clarity that you need to get this project or whatever it is off the ground and stay your course. We can see like the determination, like with this Emperor card, like nothing has gotten in your way. You've had an obstacle, you've found a way to overcome it. You've learned so much. You've learned more about yourself, what you're capable of, and you have this real sense. I love this Emperor card. He's there with the eagle on his shoulder. It's such like a symbolic um, animal of just power in the eagle. And if you look at his throne, you have like they look like paws to me, like of a lion, just so fierce, and he's holding lightning bolts. The world's in the palm of his hand, and it feels like you've collected like all of these resources and tools as you've been putting this project or business idea together, like to keep yourself on course, to keep yourself on track and get things moving in the direction that they need to go in so that you can achieve this vision you have for yourself. You've learnt so much. You have this like mental fortitude as well. Very resilient. You can detach emotionally from things and you've learnt to do that. And I don't think this has been particularly easy journey for you in all honesty. But you have such amazing cards. Like you can see with the Hermit, like you've probably done a lot of inner work and withdrawn from a lot of things so that, and prioritize this. Whatever project this is for you is very significant, very important to you. It could be like life purpose work that you want to see externalized in the real world. And you've really been hustling to bring this forward to get the recognition and the rewards that you deserve. And I can definitely see that. Like things are turning for you. June, things are turning in June. You have the Ace of Cups, which talks about like traditionally it's a true love card, but for you, part number one, like I really see this as being in love with how this path unfolds for you. So you've been on this journey, and this next step of this journey for you, you are going to be in love with it. You're going to be in love with life. And you have the Queen of Wands here too. And so she's all business. She's at the business end. Got such powerful cards: the Emperor, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands, lots and lots of fire energy, but also like you're going to be able to enjoy like everything that you have worked towards. Like this is all coming to fruition. Like you've up leveled on so many levels. Like your business acumen feels like next level. Like you've probably made mistakes and you kind of, which is why you feel so tired, but you've learnt so much. And you wouldn't be probably at this stage now if you hadn't have made those mistakes. I feel like some of you as well have done maybe some intuition training or some intuition work, because we can also see like that's within the Ace of Cups card as well. That speaks about intuition very strongly and psychic abilities. So whether it's something that you've been working on or you feel like these are amplifying for you at the moment, that's something else that you'll notice pretty significantly for you in June. And the world card, like the world's at your feet, like the emperor's got the globe in his hand, like the world is in the palm of his hand. And this is like new beginnings are coming for you. June's going to be such a powerful month. You're absolutely going to love, you know. This is about like impact and your vision coming to fruition. So you can put this feeling of trying to move ahead, trying to get things to come forward. You can really put that behind you because you've been patient. You've been patient and you've persevered. Like the Emperor is a card of perseverance. You've definitely done that. But it feels on all fronts. Like it feels emotionally, mentally, and it feels like you've done a lot of inner work spiritually as well as for the material world. Like you've got a really good balance of like yin and yang energy, masculine and feminine, where you can lean in and notice within yourself like what needs to be healed, what parts of you emotionally and mentally are holding you back and stopping this from manifesting in your life, and you can take action. You can also play it smart. You're very strategic. You know what you need to do. You can look at um, a process now because it hasn't been an easy journey for you. You can look at processes, maybe sales funnels or things that you have in place, and know what to tweak to get different outcomes. You know where to focus your attention to get a different result. You're in a position to do that now. Like you've done so much reflection with this Hermit card across all areas of your life. That comes through very, very strongly. And in June, it really feels like with the Six of Cups, because this is a card about of like reminiscing and like thinking of the past and all that sort of stuff. It really feels like in June, like you can look back and go, you know what, wow, I was in this energy, this Maximus energy of, you know, how can I feed other people when my own table is empty? Like, what am I doing here? Where am I going with this? Like, I want to achieve this goal, this desire, nothing's happening. And you've been waiting, waiting, waiting. And it feels like that's going to be a memory, like it's no longer an active part of your life. That's what's changing. And you have this energy coming in. So you've put yourself, pile number one, on this amazing trajectory of success and fulfillment, achievement, and it feels like you're such a well-rounded person, you know? We can definitely be friends, pile number one. I'm a big nerd. I get where you're coming from. I just want to draw some tea leaves for you too and see if we can get some more information. So this is like fantastic. So if you've had um, some, ooh, okay, I've got some cards jumping out. Heartache over what you no longer have, a vacation. Okay, what else have we got? Pile number one. You will receive a gift. Okay. Maybe you're buying your own gift, pile number one. So far, I'm not seeing a connection for you yet. Okay, let's see. Get some other tea leaves. The other half of the deck. They're so big. You can see me shuffling these. They're so awkward. But I really love them. Like, I find these really accurate, actually. Okay. Pile number one. What's pile number one need to know? Money path. Yeah, you are absolutely on path. Money path is waiting for you to find it. Pile number one, you've already found it. Like, you can let go of this heartache over what you no longer have. Like, it kind of feels like you might have had a lot of success in the past and you followed this idea and it kind of didn't take off or it didn't pan out the way you really wanted it to. And that's the heartache. That's it, the heartache. So you found this money path. 100%. You found it. You're the Queen of Keys. You're on this path to having everything you want, luxury in life. Woo. Successful outcome to your problems. Pile number one. This is amazing. And the goldfish, increase in material wealth and spiritual growth. You know what? I feel that this is both increase in material wealth and spiritual growth. It feels both because you've got the Ace of Cups here. It feels like because you've done so much inner work for whatever this is for you, whatever you've been trying to manifest and achieve in your life, because you've done so much inner work to improve yourself and improve your mindset and heavy emotions, all those patterns that kind of, those self-sabotaging patterns that kind of drag you back into like a state of lack or whatever it is, like you've done that work. So it feels like because you've done that, you've got that heightened intuition, that heightened um, perception of what's going on around you and how you kind of fit into the bigger picture. I can definitely get a sense of that. You're the key, pile number one, to overcoming your problems. You've done that. You've got this power. You've learnt so much with the Emperor. You've got this increase in material wealth and spiritual growth. Yeah, I mean, look at the Queen of Keys. Happy, luxury, things coming together. You've got two cards here, like the Queen of Keys and the Emperor, who are, they rule their realm. So whatever you've created for yourself, you created it. You stood up. You didn't settle for no, or this is too difficult, or this is too hard. I feel like you've been really humble, like reflecting internally and going, okay, I can see that I've got this pattern here, or I've got this block, and I'm going to transmute it. I'm going to clear it out of my field, get rid of these patterns because I don't need them. They're holding me back. And you've done that, and you've learnt so much. So when this happens, pile number one, when you have this turning point, you start to see everything coming in for you. But there's a vacation here. Maybe you do need a little vacation. And you'll be able to take one once you start to see this turn. You can reflect back and go, thank God. Like that's the thing of the past now. The difficulty, the struggle, the feeling depleted. That's the thing of the past. Maybe you do need a little vacation just to recharge so that you can like step into that emperor and queen energy and just own it in a really relaxed and balanced way so that you're not being impatient with these results. But they're definitely coming. They're on their way and you will receive a gift. So the gift I feel is like a sudden, something unexpected, like an unexpected shift. Because you've been stuck in this waiting energy for so long. Like I really feel like this is an unexpected turn in events for you. That's the gift. So you've been quietly manifesting, 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 and you're going to see like the world in the palm of your hands. You're going to start to see the first glimpses of that, and you'll be able to look back and know that the hardest part of this journey is over. It's a thing of the past. How amazing. Congratulations, pile number one. Things are coming together beautifully for you. You're on a money path to become the Queen of Keys. This is faded. Like this card's actually from the Akashic Tarot. So very powerful card. This is written in the Akashic records for you. You're manifesting it. Hasn't been easy, but pile number one, congratulations. You absolutely deserve it. You've put in so much work. But you know what, pile number one, like this is a piece of cake for you now because you put all this work in. If you have any issues that come up in the future, you've got the intuition that you can lean on and you know how to resolve it. Like it doesn't matter what the problem is. The hardest part of this manifestation, which feels very businessy, is over. You've, it's done. You've been through it. The hardest part's over. So yeah, really lovely. Congratulations, pile number one. If you like your reading, please like and subscribe. And let me know too, like in the comments, like if this um what this project is that you've been working on so diligently that's going to come together for you. I'd love to know. Awesome. Thanks, pile number one. Hi, pile number two. If you chose this Elestial Quartz and this Avenoir card, this is your reading today. Pile number two. How exciting, pile number two. You know what I can kind of see here for you? Let me tell you. So, the Avenoir card talks about, like down the bottom of the card, it says, make peace with your past. I feel like you've kind of done that, pile number two. I feel like you have stepped out of that space that people can sometimes get kind of trapped in, where you can look at things or maybe like throughout your life that have been difficult and challenging and see it from a perspective of like my life sucks, this is so hard, why does this always happen to me? But it feels like you're not in that energy. If you were once in that energy, it feels like you're using like your past experiences to guide you. You don't have any hang-ups about it. You don't have any resentment and grudges about things that have happened in the past. It really feels like you have made peace with it. Like it is what it is. And you can use a lot of those experiences to see like how much you have changed and how much you can achieve things on your own. That's what it kind of feels like to me. And you can see like this card here, reflection. So this reflection card is part of the Akashic Tarot. So in June, it feels very, the number 19 is standing out very significantly for me, of for you, to me, for you, pile number two. Number 19, I don't know if that's significant for you, maybe, or you're born on the 19th or something. Numbers don't normally jump out at me, but this one is. So maybe the 19th of June will be a significant moment for you as well. But this card, reflection, talks about psychic abilities. So it feels like because you've had not emotional, like bad stuff's probably happened in the past and might be like more than others in some ways too. But you've really used that to make yourself who you are today and to just move through it. And so, like the reflection card has a lot of water in it, which is can be emotional, but also like this card speaks about psychic abilities. If you look at the water, it's all calm. Like you've got this calm emotional state. Nothing really pushes your buttons like it used to once before. I feel like you've arrived in this really serene kind of space where you have a lot more clarity than you used to. And you've got the full moon here too, which is a very psychic card as well. So you might be an empath a highly sensitive person, and this will really resonate with you, like the emotions, feeling the emotions of others and being able to look at the bigger picture and perceive like a lot of depth into what's going on because of your past experiences that you've had of your own. Because life probably hasn't always been easy for you, like you've got this emotional depth to you. And as your like intuitive gifts kind of come online and amplify in June, I feel like you're going to be this next level kind of compassionate person in a lot of ways because you'll have a deeper understanding about what people are going through compared to before. Your awareness is heightened about the different roles that people are playing, which is kind of cool. But there's a lot of, you have a lot of these cards um, in your reading, in the tarot cards that are talking about new beginnings. And it feels like just closing out a chapter completely. And it might be, you might have been in this Five of Pentacles energy, which is usually about um, like a financial hardship or something that you're kind of experiencing. And if that's the case, then don't worry because you've got the Judgment card and the Knight of Pentacles. So the Judgment card is talking about like closing out that chapter. Like that's going to be a thing of the past for you, and a new beginning coming your way. And you have this Knight of Pentacles energy. It's not going to be like a sudden shift or anything, but new chapters are starting. And because the Knight of Pentacles, like if you look at him, like it looks like he's kind of stopped in the middle of this beautiful um, orchard or wherever he is, forest with some beehives in the background. So you've probably been busy working away at something in the background, pile number two. But he's just having this little break. He's got this piece of wheat in his hand and a pentacle. He's not in a hurry to get anywhere. So if you have been feeling like the pinch financially, I feel like that is going to shift for you in June as well. And your intuition and your intuitive abilities are going to help you do that. And so this is keep doing what you're doing because I feel like your intuition is a little bit next level in some way. So don't doubt that. Don't doubt the intuitive guidance that comes through for you based on things that you maybe would have done wrong in the past following your intuition. Because I feel like once upon a time, following your intuition didn't always pan out for you. You made mistakes. But now you're at this stage where you can really realize the difference between what's genuine guidance and what's not. So when it's not genuine guidance, like it doesn't feel the energy behind like an idea or inspired action has like a different level of urgency to it. You can feel like it's kind of fear backed in some way or it just feels familiar. It's not genuine guidance. However, like I really feel like you have made that distinction. You've made the distinction between what's real guidance and what's not. And so don't doubt that pile number two because your real guidance, that subtle, because truth is subtle. Subtle's not jumping up and down trying to get your attention like energies like fear. That can be very loud. And making decisions from that space is that loud type of energy. And you know that that's not real guidance. You know that that's a reaction. It's a fear-based pattern maybe or reaction. I feel like you're very aware of that now and you can trust the intuition and trust your intuition and really follow through with it because you know that your guidance is subtle. It's a subtle force that guides you very gently towards what it is you're trying to manifest and achieve for yourself. You've made that distinction. So when you have, because this is all changing. Whatever hardship this has been, it doesn't necessarily feel financial, but for some of you it could be. Could be emotional as well, because you've got the Four of Cups here. Feeling like you've maybe been betrayed or you've lost something or someone. But you have like this is the interesting part that I find. So you've got the Judgment card, the Seven of Swords, Four of Cups, and Eight of Cups, all talking about walking away from something, a situation, a person, um, an experience, that lack mentality maybe. And it all talks about, all four of those cards talk about closing out that cycle and something new coming in for you. So it feels like things are going to start slow and then they're going to all of a sudden catapult, like leap forward with change, the changes that you want to see taking place for you. Because you've got the Two of Pentacles, which is an interesting card for your reading too, I kind of feel like. Because this can be like a payout. So if you've had to pay out money to someone for something, and this is where you felt the pinch, this is all going to resolve itself. This is going to resolve for you in June. Trust your guidance. If you're getting legal advice, this can be a legal advice card too, the Knight of Pentacles. If you're getting legal advice from someone about what your next step should be regarding a payout, follow your intuition. Don't take what he says at face value, because he's kind of a slow moving person and you might not get the outcomes as rapidly as you want to see them. So follow your guidance, follow your intuition, and you'll get that result a lot faster than if you listen to any advice on its own. Advice is fantastic, but not always within the right context that you need to apply it to get the results that you want to see. So, first and foremost, go with your instincts. Oh, okay. Yeah, I get it. So, if you do that, then that's where this fast energy comes in. It's just going to resolve really quick. So, you have this situation like the Eight of Cups or whatever it is that you're wanting to walk away from and wanting to resolve. Like, you really feel you just want to turn your back on the whole thing, you know? And you're definitely going to be able to do that and start something new. That's what's happening in June, pile number 2. So that's kind of cool. Same as the Seven of Swords. Walking away from something, trusting the light of the moon, that you're doing the right thing. And feels like emotionally it's been challenging, whatever this is for you too, pile number 2. Mm. So yeah, that is turning around. 4 cards talking about the same thing, closing out a chapter and starting a new cycle. New. So let me see what I can get for you. Oh, this tea leaf wants to come out. Emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Okay. I just want to grab a couple more tea leaves. Show you my interesting shuffling. We'll just see what wants to come out. I think he wants to come out. October. Mm-hmm. That's too many. Right on. Too many, too many. Okay. I love these cards, but they're so challenging to shuffle. An exciting event. Well, that's nice. Look, they're all popping out now. Honor and respect will come to you. These ones are an accident. I don't want to take them. Let me get the rest of these. Honor and respect will come to you. Trust your intuition, pile number 2. What else for pile number 2? Ooh, I feel that one. Changes in your life with the moon again. Okay. So the moon is feels very significant for you. So what's the date today? The 31st. So last week, a week ago, there was a full moon. Full moon. Ah, haha. Okay. And you've got a crescent moon there and a crescent moon there and a crescent moon there. Moons everywhere. Okay. So changes in your life. Okay. Well, we know that. We definitely know something's closing out. And you've got new beginnings, and that's a huge change. Like this feels like um October. Oops, stalk. Okay. Changes in your life. Oh, new. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so pile number two. I feel like the 19th of June. I just want to see actually, the 19th of June, is that a full moon? Because this 19 is poking out again. Let me see. Let me see. See what my phone has to say. Come on, Google. Full moon. Should be around the 23rd, you would imagine. Full moon, June 2024. Ooh, June 21st. Okay, June 21st. So I'm going to go out on a limb here, pile number two. I really feel like around that time, say the 19th to the 21st, when there's that full moon in June, this feels like something is going to wrap up. Whatever situation this is, this feels resolved. You're going to have this change in your life coming around that time. And then it's going to be like this acceleration to wrapping this up. And this feels like this crescent moon. Mm. So, like in a short space of time. So, when you go from the like a full moon to the crescent moon, that's like how many weeks is that? It's only like a week or so. Yeah, trust your instincts and trust your guidance. Come to you emotionally secure. You are very emotionally secure. Pile number two, like you've got your shit together. Excuse the French. October, changes in your life, exciting news. I feel like that kind of goes together. So you're going to have this change, right? This is how I see it. If this has to do with a breakup from someone and like you are settling um, disputes and things, and maybe having to get rid of the car, for example, and some sort of financial pinch as a result of a separation, this is going to. That's why I think it might be involving a breakup because of this person or someone that you meet in October, which can be exciting. But I don't really think that's the case. You have changes in your life, new birth, business, or opportunity, a birth or business opportunity. I feel like this is just reinforcing new starts for you all around. Once this situation, whatever it is, feels like he's the problem. I don't think he's the deciding event. I feel like he's part of the problem. I feel like he's part of this Two of Pentacles energy. It has to do with something like contributing to you feeling the pinch. I really feel like that's him. Like it looks a bit shady, But I feel The gong, exciting event coming after the chariot. And that could be in October, I have no idea. But this is also like autumn, I imagine. I'm in Australia, so autumn is like finished up in May, which is now. So this is like the end of autumn in May. And then June we go into winter. So if you're watching this in like the southern hemisphere where I am, then this is kind of an indication for you. Like the leaves are falling, this situation is wrapping up. It's very symbolic, right? And I think this relates more to the symbolism of what autumn represents. Like autumn is it's a letting go, it's a release. It's not holding on to the past, which you've learnt to do. You don't let the past weigh you down, hold you back. You can see what you've learnt from it and move on. You're not resentful for it. Like winter and autumn, In autumn, you have to let stuff go. The trees have to drop their leaves so that new things can come in. I think this is what this is speaking to rather than timing. I don't think this has to do with the October as a month, but as a symbol for you to embody that autumn type of energy, let stuff go. You've learned to do it so well. So whatever this is, this situation with this dude, because it feels like that. There's some guy who maybe has some of your money or took some of your money, you've had to pay him out, something's going on. It feels like this is going to resolve and this is going to resolve very quickly. And you can use your intuition, get some advice, follow your intuition to resolve this very, very quickly and then let it go. Because you've done it with so many other things before. You've got all these new changes and these new starts across your feels like career, life, home. Your home feels like it's part of it too. And for some of you, I kind of think a car, like something to do with a car. Maybe that's the exciting event for some of you. Maybe you will acquire a car, a new car. I don't know. But there's a lot of newness to everything going on for you. And it feels like the catalyst for that to happen happens in June because you're in a position to follow your intuition so well and close out this shady person. Just get rid of him. Close him out, whatever that is. Get rid of it, wrap it up, let it go, and just get on with things. Get on with being you. Get on with being this amazing person you've become who has it all together emotionally, very strong. Because exciting things are going to come as a result. And they're going to come fast with all these new starts that you're having. Pile number two. So that's it. That's all I have for you today, pile number two. If you liked your reading, please like and subscribe my channel. And let me know in the comments too, like, what is this? Who's this shady person? Is this been definitely something to do with money? Yeah, let me know. I'd love to know. Yeah. Hi, pile number three. If you chose this doable card and this beautiful little piece of selenite, this is your reading today. Pile number three. I kind of feel like we're saving the best for last today. Because what you're manifesting in June, if you also were drawn to pile number one, then I absolutely get it because this kind of feels like a little bit of an extension of pile number one, which is a bit cool. So, pile number three, let's talk about this card because this in itself is like really exciting. So, you can see that if you look at this face here, like things have been a little bit tough. And I kind of get a sense that June is like a breakthrough kind of month for a lot of people. But for you, especially pile number three, like there's a bit of sorrow and um, you've experienced regarding something that you've wanted to achieve and you're not having it. You refuse to accept that you have to stay in that heavy energy, that you need to accept it, and that that's just how things are. Like you've just gone, no, I don't think so. And so what you can see here is like behind, I don't know if you can see, but behind this door or window or whatever it is, there's a girl and her arm is kind of breaking through this glass to reach for this key. So you're not waiting for an opportunity to come to you. You're creating your own breakthrough moment to seize this key that unlocks your goals and your what you want to bring to fruition. You're seizing that opportunity yourself. You're done waiting, pile number 3. Enough is enough. Let's go. Break through the glass, break through the ceiling, break through whatever you need to break through and seize the moment. Like this is what I definitely feel you doing in June. This is what you're manifesting. Like you've got this fire energy about you. I love it. And you can see as well, like there's this real sense of community and that you're going to be part of, like this cozy, warm atmosphere, sitting around the table having a meal, like this real sense of community is kind of where you're going to, and acceptance and feeling fulfilled. That's kind of where you're headed. So you're going from this kind of heavy energy, and it's like you draw a line in the sand, like enough's enough, let's go. And you create your own tower moment to get yourself out of it. And you can do that because this Emperor card down here really talks about the experience, the knowledge, everything that you've been through, everything that you've learnt. You have the wisdom, the strength, the fortitude to just go for it. Like there's nothing that you cannot overcome, and there's nothing stopping you from reaching for and just taking hold of that key and unlocking the rest of what's here. Like, my gosh, so cool. And like the Ace of Wands, this could even be a person coming in for you, pile number 3. But I really feel like this is you. I don't feel like it's a person. I feel like this is you. You've got this spark, like, you have an idea, a way that's going to unlock everything for you and create your own tower moment so that you can just get on with being you. And the financial rewards. So like financial rewards, yes, is the Nine of Pentacles, but anything that manifests in the material world um, is signified by pentacles. Doesn't have to be money if that's not what you're hoping for, if that's not the situation you want to break out of. But I feel whatever it is that you've wanted to manifest and you want to achieve for yourself in June is going to be in that Nine of Pentacles energy where you have an abundance of everything. You break through and you really do like find that key that you need to unlock it all for you. So you have this completely different energy. Like it's just a switch. Like it's almost like one day you're in this tower energy, the next minute you've had this idea and kaboom, everything unlocks and then there it is. But I really do, I feel more that this is a financial gain or it's material wealth than anything else that's manifesting for you because you've had this idea, because you're so resilient and you're like this badass, like that's it, let's go, I'm done with this. And so much strength behind you and conviction. I love it. And these ideas that come to you, I'm doing it this way, I'm creating my own opportunity because I'm done waiting. And so in like a business context or a work context, if you think about that, still a lot of hard work to do. When you have this idea, even when this money comes in, there's still more work to do. But I kind of feel like you're very comfortable with that anyway. You're not afraid of hard work. Like you're the emperor. Big whoop de do. You know how to handle anything. And you know that you can. You've got that confidence about you, the confidence at the base of this tower to know that if you bring this tower down, it's no big deal because you can rebuild another one, a better tower that you're going to love. And I get a real sense that this tower, whatever it is that you need to get rid of in your life, like has no place for you anymore. And it's so definitive, like out. We don't need it anymore. So definitive. Amazing. Amazing. Who are you, pile number three? And then, so yeah, still a lot of work to do. But that's this card here. Um, and I kind of feel like you expect that and to some degree too. Like you know that what you're creating is going to bring you a lot of financial rewards, and you know as well, like off the back of that, that there's still work to do. Like you're not done. There's still more work to do, but you're quite happy with that because that's the whole point. That's why you created the tower moment. And then the six of cords, like that speaks of traveling too. So that could either mean that some of you are going to be traveling off the back of this breakthrough moment that you have, or it could also mean that, and I feel that this kind of might be, oh, it could be both. The other thing it could mean is that you have more international sort of clients or an international audience, an international community that you're forming or that you're part of or that you have like orchestrated. Maybe that's your idea. Something, one of your goals that you have pinned to your vision board. I feel like you have a lot. Like I feel like there's so many like different goals and things that you want to achieve, but they all feel possible. That's kind of what I'm feeling. And if some of you are traveling, then I also feel with this community card, I also feel that it's because of this breakthrough that you're having, this breakthrough moment, this idea, and this money that starts to come in. I feel like you're traveling to be like part of a community or part of an organization or part of an enterprise that's overseas. That is going to be very lucrative for you. Because what we can see here, like as if your reading isn't awesome enough, pile number three, the Ace of Cups and the Star card. So, okay, the Ace of Cups is like traditionally like a card of like love, like you know this emotional declaration of love, but it's also like an intuitive and psychic type of amplification going on for you too. You can see here, like you trust your instincts, you have ideas, you follow through, you know they're going to pan out. When you're done with something, you're done. You create your own opportunities. Like you're amazing. And I feel like your intuition plays a strong part in that as well. If you get a bad feeling, you're probably not going to do it, which is really good. Go pile number three. You're amazing. So, but with this Ace of Cups, like for you, I feel like this is, I really feel like this is just loving everything that you've created, loving this process that you've taken yourself through, loving this breakthrough, loving that you can purposefully and skillfully, like, just get rid of anything in your life that doesn't work for you. Nope, out. And then know with the skill and the wisdom and everything that the emperor has learned, use all of your knowledge and resources that you have available to come up with a new idea, a new way to move forward. Just go and do it. Because look what kind of happens, you know? And if you are building a community internationally, for example, and it might be through work, could be through like social media, YouTube channel, whatever it is. If that's something that you're aiming for, I really feel like all of your hopes are kind of coming to fruition. But on so many levels, my God, pile three, you're such a driven person. I kind of get the feeling like you would be bored if you only had like one goal that you were kind of working towards. I feel like you like things to be a bit more dynamic than that, you know? If you're just working on one thing at a time, you're going to get bored. You need more than that, and it feels like it's just part of who you are. So I really like that. But this star card, I've got my wait till Friday post-it notes on here just to cover up a bit of nudity. But the star card is you can see all of these dragonflies in the background of this star card just pouring out of, there's a treasure chest underneath there actually. So it's like she uncovers some treasure. Just put that like that so you can see. She's opened like this treasure chest and all of these dragonflies are flying out. And then there's this guiding light or angel that's guiding her. You can see like massive transformation, massive shift from one way of being and seeing things and experiencing life and just having that absolute breakthrough and transforming like a really cruddy situation into exactly what you want it to be. And following that guidance and your intuition to get you there, trusting that that's the right thing to do. I'm bringing down the tower and knowing, like, and having absolute faith that that's the right thing to do. I don't think you doubt yourself, pile number 3. The Emperor doesn't doubt himself. He's got the, the eagle sitting on his shoulder, the world's in the palm of his hand. He's got it together. He's very decisive. He backs himself, and that's the energy I get from you. Is you back yourself 100%. So with this community that you're either going to be part of, if it's a community that you're going to be part of, that's an international kind of organization or something, I kind of feel that you're going to have a pretty significant role within that. There's an influential component to this. Like the Emperor is an influential person in his own right, but this star card just has like star qualities about it. So with the star card, I feel like if you're going to be part of a community or organization that's international to you, then you're going to shine. Like you're really going to stand out within that community. And if you're creating your own community, then I kind of feel like, again, you're the star, like you stand out because you've had this idea and you've taken like massive action in your own life. You're definitely leading the way, but this is something you create. And this can be like rapid success to the top and like stardom in some way, or building a community like really rapidly where you just shine and you can finally be seen for who you really are. Like that's the kind of vibe I get if you're creating your own community. Pile 3. How cool is that? Okay, I want to get some tea leaves for you. I love your reading already, but let's see what else we can get for you. Ooh. Spiritual guidance, protection. You're on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. You already know that. You know 100%. You've got the sun burning in the background on that card too. Yep. The sun is shining for you. Pile number 3. Ooh. You'll receive a gift. Okay. Well, probably. You got the 9 of Pentacles there. So you're receiving more than a gift. Receiving a lot of blessings coming your way, pile number 3. I want to get some more tea leaves and see, because normally these will tell like a little bit of the story for me, and then I can tune into you a little bit more and see what's what. So, okay, now we're done with that one. So the tea leaves I've actually split up into 2 piles because they're too hard to shuffle by themselves. So they're in 2 halves, not 2 piles, 2 halves. So the other half I have here. Yeah, see, these ones are all chatty now because they've been put aside. Ooh, what is this? Pleasure with a close friend. Okay, well, that's nice. What else? Ooh, an older woman. Okay, so a lot of people, which makes sense because you've got this community going on. What's this? November. Okay, nice to know. Let's put November over there for now. So I don't know where that fits in. Doo-doo-doo. Pale. Time to get out of a situation. I love how that just kind of plonked itself there near the tower. Time to get out of a situation. That's right. Pile number 3. Create your own breakthrough moment. Absolutely. Don't wait. Just do it. Bring down the tower. Time to get out. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Okay. It's nice. More community vibes. A lot of friendship, a lot of chatting, a lot of feels like a lot of closeness happening. People trusting you, confiding in you, successfully overcoming a problem. Yep, we get that too. Feel like you're going to be surrounded by people, pile number 3. People who have your back, people who admire you, want to confide in you, climbing towards success. Okay. That's how we can connect November in. I love your reading. Okay, so climbing towards success, pile number 3. I think that's evident, to be honest. These feel like state the obvious tea leaves to me today. But because this November card is here, like I kind of feel like this is all fantastic what's happening for you in June, what you've manifested in June. Like this is all amazing. But I feel like this is just the beginning because as if this year doesn't get any better for you, this path you've set yourself on, it really feels like there's another like key moment coming for you in November. This is just the beginning. Like this is the tip of the iceberg is what it feels like. Whatever manifests for you in June is the start. And then November, it's going to look at this ladder, like you're going up another level. That's what it feels like to me. It really feels like, yeah, you're going up a level. You're going to up level again. So whatever you've learnt and whatever you've done to bring down this tower moment, it could be just be heavy energy, you know, and that's done. Once that's gone, that is gone forever, you know. Once you've done that, it feels like you've got all these cool, like, ways of seeing things and ways of approaching things that are going to help you go the next level. So, so when, like, with the Three of Pentacles, when there's like, when your cards are saying that you still have to like work hard, yeah, you absolutely do, but you know that, and you want to, like, you don't want to stop. Like, after you've achieved this, this isn't the end for you. Like, this is the beginning. That's what it feels like. Like, yeah, this is the beginning of something that's going to be really profound for you in November. Okay, so there's a love, deep affection, and caring card that wanted to say hello as well. That's nice. But definitely get that. Like this community, lots of love, lots of everything going on. Beware of great pride. Okay. Well, you know what? You should be proud of yourself, pile number 3. Because this isn't easy to do. It is not easy to have the balls to take this sort of bold action in your life. That's not an easy thing to do. But you've done it. You're doing it. And you're going to reap the rewards of this in June. And you absolutely deserve to be proud of yourself. But what else I get from this peacock is, right? So the peacock is like also a symbol of wealth when you have the Nine of Pentacles. And it's also like peacocks like attractors. They're they're on display. They display their feathers, you know. I think it's like a mating dance that they do, and they fan all of their feathers out to attract a mate. And they like, if you ever watch like a clip, go and watch one after this, after your reading, and watch like a peacock like shaking their feathers. They like shake them all about, and they kind of rustle. It's pretty cool to watch. But that's the way that a peacock will attract a mate. So very magnetic type of energy, which is that star card. This is what you're transforming into, this magnetic peacock who's wealthy and proud. Like, I think, like, beware of great pride. Like, you don't seem like a cocky person. Like, I don't imagine that I didn't get any of that energy with you at all. So I kind of just be proud of what you're achieving. Don't be complacent, of course. Like, be very grateful for everything that you've achieved with that wisdom of the emperor. But I imagine you already know that. Gratitude is the way to go. Pay attention to your work. Okay. Go and have fun. Enjoy all these amazing people that are going to be around you. And yeah, pay attention to your work. I don't think you're going to have a choice, pile number 3. You're just going to be busy, busy, busy. Meeting with a stranger could be important. Yeah, absolutely. More people. So if you don't need enough people in your life, pile number 3, have some more. Don't lower your standards. Why would you? Definitely don't lower your standards. You've got high standards. You're the emperor. What else have we got? Someone you know is undependable and insincere. I don't think they really can affect you in any way if that's the case. Oh, and look, isn't that nice? There's just this little caterpillar that came out too. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. So, pile number 3, if you're doubting that this is possible, that this breakthrough is possible for you, it's coming. Things are not going to stay this way. Things are not going to feel heavy for the emperor for much longer. You're the emperor. You're on your throne. You rule the roost. You're at the top of your realm. You command things in your reality. You don't just manifest. You break through the glass ceiling. You create your own opportunities because you've got this fire within you, you know? Change is coming. Change is coming because you're creating it, pile number 3. You're amazing. That's all I have for you today, pile number 3. If you like your reading, please like and subscribe. And let me know. I want to know in comments if this resonated for you and what this is. Like, what are you manifesting? Because this feels amazing. And it feels like, yeah, like the Ace of Cups. Like, you are just going to be in love with yourself, in love with your life, in love with everything. Amazing. Enjoy pile number 3. I'll see you next time.